Hello, this is Ransom1. Gonna do another Borderlands video. Just gonna chat about stuff as we play some Borderlands. Talk about the channel and stuff. That's the plan for this video. It's similar to how I did like, was it last month or something? Beginning of this month actually. So if you're watching it, you had a good Christmas. Mine was pretty good. Always loved Christmas. What do you want? Get out of here. Washing machine. This is the main mission type of thingy majig. I haven't actually played this really since I made the video on it. Well, I've done some stuff.
What you want?
Oh, this guy. Oh, this guy, he makes me laugh. What you want? My favorite customer said no one. Ever.
Is this thing turned on? Look, I ain't talking you about Jack Monkey Squat till you get rid of all them pests.
Whatever, jerk.
What you want? What you want?
He's always a jerk. In Borderlands 3, like, every time you try to buy something from him, you know, you're on the ship, it usually pops
What
up.
you want?
You'll see him through the letterbox thingy. He's always roasting you every time you try and buy something. Jerk. I think I have a video on the channel actually. We'll do the side mission, I think. I've actually made a couple attempts to make this video. Because I kept talking about bollocks as I was making the video. Like, there was something I've been wanting to talk about something. You know, I mentioned last video I did of this how I haven't been happy with I've been looking back at some videos recently. I've been noticing a lack of commentary in the videos, and I ended up droning on about that like the entire video, entire Borderlands videos I did. So it's the third attempt. I don't want to go on about that the entire video, but I was ranting about it, and it's just like, shut up. God. Basically, I've been pretty, you know, I've been making videos for like a year and a half now, and recently I've been just checking out some old videos. You know, I watch my videos occasionally, check how they are, and you know, look back for memories. And yeah, I've been looking back at the stuff from the last year and a half since I started Let's Playing Bully again, because you know I had like about 8 years of not Let's Playing. Obviously a year and a half ago I started doing it more consistently. And I've been looking back at some videos recently, and I've been watching some videos. Like, I watched some Halo Infinite that I did, and I was watching it, and I'm like, I talked about this briefly when I did the last Borderlands video that actually did get uploaded. I'm watching it, I'm like, am I gonna say anything? Am I gonna talk at all? Is there any commentary going on there? And what I realise is, to me, in my head, I've been doing pretty, what I thought was good commentary over the past year and a half, but I was looking back at some of these videos I've been doing, and it's like I barely say anything in the videos. What's in a shotgun? It's just something I've noticed of it, and like I was looking back at Black Mesa, I've been looking back at a bunch of stuff, Dead Space, and not all videos are like that, but quite a lot of them seem to be like this, where there's a lot of dead air in my videos sometimes, and just I'm not really saying much. It's just something I've noticed recently, and I don't want to go on about this too much because I'll just end up ranting on about it for ages, but I'm kind of shocked, honestly. I didn't realize, like, again, I could be just being paranoid, because I've looked at these videos before and they've been fine, and I've enjoyed, you know, like, I feel like I did a good job with the commentary, but just, I don't know, it's just something I've noticed recently, really. It's just like a lot of dead air in my videos, where, you know, the commentary isn't really heavy. It's been kind of pissed. It's one of the reasons I've really been making many videos, because it's been pissing me off, but like I said, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not going to start changing the way I am. I'm not going to force, you know, like, I now have to speak every second in every video, you know, like, but, it's just something I've noticed. Again, I'm probably just being paranoid, really, about my content. I can be very self-critical of it. Okay, these guns suck. So it's just something I've noticed. It's like I said, maybe that's just my style of commentary, maybe, you know, where I don't really, like, talk a whole bunch. Like, I think I'm talking a lot, but I'm not, but, you know, I'm not going to change the way I am, really, you know, like, if this is the way I do commentary, then, you know, that's the way it is, but, you know, I've looked back at some of, like, the Resident Evil Village LP, like, it's pretty good, I guess. I don't know, it's just something I noticed recently, but, you know, it's probably just in my head, to be honest. But I had this whole thing, like, I don't know when it was, like, I thought, you know, I watched a bunch of my videos earlier this year, and I was getting kind of irritated how quiet I can be. But I don't even care about that anymore, it just is what it is, you know, like. So basically, it's something similar like that, where that's a shotgun, you idiot. Yeah, I need to get rid of this. This sucks. Wait, no, not this one. There was a really crappy shotgun I had. No, I got rid of that, alright. What's this shotgun like compared to that? Okay, it's a fire one. The fire rate sucks, just fuck that. That one sucks too. Yes, sometimes I'll get a thing about my videos that annoys me, and I think this is the new thing. I'll be watching one of my videos, I'm like, talk! Say something. It's just been driving me nuts recently, and it's like put me off making my videos, really. But like I said, it's probably just something that won't bother me in like a month or something. I think that's just my style, I guess. But I would like if I talked a little bit more. Not too much, but a little bit more in my videos. So yeah, when I did Extraction Point, I did make a sort of conscious effort to at least speak a little bit more. So yeah, I'll keep that in mind in the future, obviously. So yeah. Alright, let's see what we got here. That's an SMG. Oh, come on, this is donk. It's not good enough. Oh, well, hold on. I don't even remember picking this up. Oh, I don't know. Not sure. We've got 2 rocket launchers. Oh, that's driving me nuts, this is. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'll pick this one up. It's got a lot more power, I guess. Hear Halo music on the background. I just got it on whilst I'm making the video. Don't know, I just want it on. See, when I make videos like this, I like to just chat about random stuff. It's kind of nice to do that sometimes. Fucking jerks. Oh yeah, I got this weapon last time when I made the video near the end of it. I don't think I used it on an enemy though. Well, that failed. Oh no. Holy shit. I can't even describe what this weapon is. Like a mini BFG or something. BFG from Doom. Oi. Come on then. Tough man over here. That's definitely more powerful than the other shitty SMG I had. So that's good. But if that Halo music's too... I don't think a video could even pick it up, but I would get copyrighted. Yeah, I had a big issue with that in my Bioshock videos. You know, Bioshock, there's so many like copyright songs in it. Even a couple of videos for the first time ever on my channel, a couple of videos got partially blocked. It was like just a couple of places though. It wasn't like super bad. But yeah, I liked the game. Like, I hate all that shit. I get it. I understand we don't own the stuff, so we can't. Like, my entire channel is basically making videos off of other people's content that other people have made. I didn't make this game. Gearbox did. I didn't make the soundtrack. I don't make nothing. I just record games. Do let's plays. But, you know, I don't want to get rid of music, you know. I'm not making money off of it. I understand, but it still annoys me. Why am I just hanging around the same area doing nothing? By the way, I did play Fear Perseus Mandate. I actually ended up completing it in my own time, so I will not be playing that. It wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't as bad as people made it out to be. I can't exactly say... It was definitely not as good as the other two campaigns. So I will not be covering that, because I've already played it in my own time. I completed it, and I don't want to go through that final boss again, I'll tell you that. Not necessary to do, really. You know, I don't have to do, like, every single bit of content from a game. Like, I remember Resident Evil Village when I did it, I made myself do Shadows of Rose when I don't think I really wanted to. Oh. But I'll go over there. Just get our asses over here already. What the... What? It's annoying me now. How the fuck do I get over there? Use the map. Oh. It's like completely at the other side. So the question is then, what's next? What am I helping? I'll throw out a few like things I've been interested in, but I really have not decided what the next LP is, really. Go away. I'm not 100% sure what the plan is, to be honest with you. Yeah, I could have just went this way, dude. Wait. Yes. No. Oh my god, it's driving me nuts. Could go through here, but then it's blocked. Blocked off. What the hell, man? What's this jerk playing at? Sending me on a stupid mission like this. I don't have to do it, it's optional, but still. Ow! Go away. Jokes. I'll have a look this way anyway, but I can't even get through this way, I don't think. Unless I got up here, maybe? Loady. Interesting weapon. I see if the bar empties it'll break or something, I don't know. Pretty effective though. So yeah, there really hasn't been much content since I completed Fear, the main game. Like, you know, expect Extraction Point's just a side mission. I mean, a DLC. Oh my god, there's so many enemies. I have to move, I'm out in the open here. You know, like, so there's only really been a handful of videos since I completed the main game of Fear. So yeah, videos have been slowing down a bit. But I was running myself pretty hard during the summer, making videos. I really was. Like, we did all them Resident Evil games, and then I went straight into like the Halos. I miss the Resident Evil games, I miss doing them. You know, the only games that are left, it's like Resident Evil 5 and 6, which I was thinking about recently. Because, you know, it got confirmed, but you know, I was talking about last video, the Borderlands video I did. I was talking about, oh, you know, there's apparently a second character in Resident Evil Requiem. The rumours have been Leon, but I don't know what to think. Well, not long after that, of course, Leon got revealed in the game, and he's actually has half a campaign. He literally shares as much screen time as Grace does, so Leon's back. You know, and I was thinking of going through all the Leon games in my own time, and I realised one of those games is Resident Evil 6. And I think I mentioned it a bit. I've been playing the Mercenary Resident Evil 6 bit, and I've actually been enjoying it more. Obviously, I historically do not like Resident Evil 6, like the only Resident Evil game I don't like. But I do love the Mercenaries. And I have been thinking about covering 5 and 6, because, I don't know, I just feel like the best thing I've done on the channel, as far as this full Let's Play stuff, has been the Resident Evil content, I guess, really. And I mostly did all the games I wanted to do, so I ain't squealing at all, jerk. Stop saying the same things over and over again. There is the Revelations games as well. Like I said, I'm not really the biggest fan of them. Like, they're fine, but I never really wanted to replay the campaigns. Like, I love the... Well, I know Revelations 1 has the raid mode as well, but I did a lot of videos on the Revelations 2 raid mode because it's just a lot of fun. But the campaign, not really. Not really. It's, you know, it's fine. The gameplay is kind of janky and not that great, but I have liked the gameplay of Resident Evil 6 a lot more recently. Because to me it just didn't feel very survival horror-ish, like, and, you know, people always counter, oh, well, you like Resident Evil 4 then. Resident Evil 4 is a lot slower than 6. And also the controls don't get taken away from you every 2 seconds from a quick time event. There are quick time events, but they don't interrupt the gameplay that often. And Resident Evil 6 had no atmosphere. Had no cool looking environments. You know, all Resident Evil games concentrate on a particular environment. You know, in RE4 you had the village, castle, and the island. You had RE5, you had the African place. You know, it had more of a desert feel to it. Code Veronica had Rockwood Island. Resident Evil 1 and 2 had the Spencer Mansion, the RPD station. Resident Evil 7 had the Baker House. RE8 had the village. You know, 6 is just all over the place, and it feels just half-assed. Really. But, you know, I would like to play it again, see if I can like it. So, 5 and 6, Resident Evil 5 and 6 could happen. Obviously, I am hoping to LP Resident Evil Requiem.
We got ourselves a hero here. Think you ought to be here?
I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do, by the way, because you know there's 2 modes. My original plan was to do Resident Evil Requiem in 3rd person when we do it on the channel. Because in my own time, my original plan was to play the first playthrough in completely 1st person. Because, you know, I loved 7 and 8 so much. But I saw some of the Leon gameplay recently in Resident Evil 9 that was just showcased in 3rd person. It looks so fucking good. And I don't know if honestly, I don't think I want to play the Leon section in 1st person anymore. And if I do a 2nd playthrough, I'm going to want to switch perspectives. But it was like a really big thing for me to make sure I do Requiem on the channel in 3rd person. Because, you know, we want to see the characters' reactions and stuff, and I want to get that on record, like, you know. Also, I know Grace, like, stumbles a lot and stuff in 3rd person, you know, there's a lot more effort in, like, the character and the way they sort of react to things in 3rd person. So I want to make sure I had that on the channel, but yeah, obviously, again, I'm not doing a blind LP of Requiem, I'm doing that on my own time. And then the 2nd playthrough will be on the channel, but I don't know now, and I'm not sure what to do, really. I want to make sure I do the LP when we do it in 3rd person completely. Now, honestly, for my 1st playthrough, just in my own time, I'm thinking of doing Grace's section in 1st person and Leon's section in 3rd person. I'm really curious how that's going to look in 1st person Leon's section. But yes, obviously I'm a Leon fanboy, he's my favourite character in the series. And we're actually getting Leon basically in another campaign, which is crazy to me. You know, because 7 and 8 had Ethan. Chris wasn't really... I thought if Leon was going to be in it, he would just have, like... It'd just be like Chris. You know, whereas, like, he's in it, you play him for, like, 10 minutes. Like, Chris is, like... I was thinking about it a lot, because... You know, like, Chris is, yes, he was in 7 and 8, but he didn't really have, like, huge roles, really. In 7, it's just a cameo, then you have that awesome DLC... Not a hero, which I love. But that's just a DLC, and in Resident Evil Village he's playable for like 10 minutes. It was like kind of disappointing, really. But no, we're actually getting to play one of the legacy characters in a new installment, not a remake. And he's gonna have half the campaign. Imagine walking into Raccoon City into the RPD station as Leon, like 30 years after the events of the 2nd game. That shit is crazy to me. I'm definitely hyped for this game. Really looking forward to it. Obviously, we'll play. I think they said they have no plans for a demo, which is surprising. They always do demos usually. I was going to say I would have played the demo on the channel, but apparently there's no plans for it, I don't believe. Unless I misinterpreted that. No demo. This does mean though it's not going to be a completely survival horror focused game, which we thought it would be. I love both styles of Resident Evil, really. I love the Resident Evil 2 style, I love the Resident Evil 4 style. Resident Evil 2 is obviously survival horror. And as much as I love Horror 4, it's not survival horror, it's action horror. I say that about Dead Space as well. It's not a survival horror game. It's an action horror game. Survival horror is its own genre, iron boxes, not much ammo, exploring rooms, going back to different rooms. But Resident Evil 4 is more of a linear game, you know? Go on. These enemies remind me of Metroid Prime. I've been playing that. I've been playing the 4th one actually. You fucking jerk. Kill the fuck before I die, please. Please, 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 please. No, I'm dead. Alright. Oh my god. Holy shit. You could not have that. If that was a second, like, if that was a millisecond later, I would have been dead. Yeah, I actually got Metroid Prime 4 recently. I've been playing it. What you won't? Got your quests done, jerk face. Got to do his fucking chores. Loser. Hold up. Hello. Yeah, I've been addicted to Metroid Prime 4 actually. Again, I'm not a big, some big massive Metroid fan. I completed the first one. There were things I loved. There's a video on my channel actually of me showcasing the ambience and atmosphere of Metroid Prime 1. I like how you just put in a sort of a place, you just explore it. Metroid Prime 4 is not really like that. It's very, you know what it reminds me of Resident Evil Village actually. You know, you had the hub with the desert, which is kind of like the hub in the village in RE8. And also it's kind of linear, you just get told what to do really. Never play it again, probably. Metroid Prime 4, but I've had a good time with it. It's definitely not going to be something I ever replay, or I'm gonna hold it in higher regard or something. But what they need to do for another game, which I've heard recently that Retro Studios, the guys who made it, were sort of just given it, you know, like it was handed out to a different studio, and that they weren't allowed to reboot the game. So they basically had to work with what another studio made, which is why it turned out the way it did. So hopefully they can make the game from the ground up, the 5th one, and it'll actually be a Metroidvania game. It's a fun game to play though, you know. I love exploring and like unlocking, you know, getting missile expansions and all that. God, was I a retard when I played the first one though. Holy shit. I get stuck very often, but I understand it's part of the thing about those games. But you'll not get stuck that much in the 4th one, because it just holds your hand. You get that idiot constantly calling you out in the desert. Like, do you remember you have to go here? Like every fucking 5 minutes. It's like, bud, I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid.
Funny thing about selling. Everyone needs to buy, but no one wants to be sold. Not everyone has the knack for selling, you know. Take you, for instance. You always accept the price as is. You don't even try to negotiate. If you find that fault, you're going to need a partner who knows how to sell. A partner like me.
Shut your mouth, fat man. Didn't ask for your opinion. Just sell me stuff and do your damn job. Why the hell do you even call me, idiot? Fucking jerk. What a fucking jerk. Who do you think he is? Moron, I don't even buy stuff from you most of the time. You always sell shit. What a jerk though. Who the hell does he think he is? I haven't even seen. Is he not even that Marcus? Is that what his name is? I forget. I started the fourth one. I don't remember him being in it. Yeah. You know the gun seller is just this annoying like Irish guy or something. You know when you go to the vending machines or whatever. Whatever. Where are we going? Lordy. I said lordy. What do you want? Jerk. Okay, bottle of booze. I need to collect booze. What? Just die, idiot. Stop shooting me. I wish I could put the turret down already. Lol. That bitch. Fucking jerk. Oh, guns. I will look at them in a minute once we've dealt with the idiots. What the fuck? Yeah, I need a sniper rifle out. Maybe that one. Fire rate's so bad, but takes forever to do this another shot. Hold up. Lolly. Where's the other guy? There you are. Lovely. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna have a look at these weapons. See what we got going on. Better fire rate, but not by much. No. Firepower's way worse. Damage, I mean. Have I got an S? What did I just drop? My SMG, yeah. Compare these two. Nope. That's like significantly weaker in every way. Oh. No. Oh god, don't even tell you where they are. Just have to find them. I want that. It's got more damage. Get rid of that shit. Mine. Transfusion grenades. Got ya. Don't know how long this video is. Probably a pretty long one. Yeah, I played so much of that Metro Prime 4, I've almost beat it, I believe. Almost in the final like tower. You know, you have to get the mech parts or whatever. Okay, I'm going to the waypoint but I don't think the waypoint's gonna really mean anything. It's just you got to go around and find the stuff, I guess. Wait, let's see what's over here then. Oh no, okay, so go away. Yeah, but I think I was saying earlier, like, there ain't been much since Fear. Also, I talked about some of the reasons that that's the case. Like, I haven't really done much, like, any major LP since Fear, really, which is a month ago now. You know, I did Extraction Point, but it's like an expansion. I already mentioned I played through Perseus Mandate in my own time instead of doing it on the channel, which I think was the right move, really. Wow, that's... okay. I was aiming right at him, but whatever. But also, I just can't figure out what to do. I thought Portal, I don't know if maybe it's one of my failed videos. I talked about, you know, remember I started uploading Portal and Portal 2. I wasn't happy with the picture quality though. I am, by the way, I think soon enough, I am going to start uploading in 1440p. Just so YouTube doesn't digress the quality so much, because my god, my videos look like absolute arse. And they're starting to annoy me a bit. So I might start uploading in 1440p. I'll make a... You know what? Maybe I should test this. No. This... It needs to be like another type of game, I think, but... It's something I will... Ooh, look into. I usually just like to, you know... Very simple, man. I just record, I upload. I don't really like doing more than that. But, YouTube does love to digress the quality quite a bit, doesn't it? If you upload in 1080p, so... Oh yeah, I was talking about, like, what... You know, I want an LP next, like, I just don't know. You know, like, I've got a few things in my head, it's just... Because there's only room for one LP. If you notice in the last year and a half, you know, 10 years ago, like, you know, 2016, 2015, I used to do multiple LPs at a time. I can't anymore. It's got to be one LP at a time. Concentrate on one. I just can't do multiple LPs. It's a bit too much for me, I think. I'll take one LP at a time. There was a time where I couldn't LP at all, so... You know, there was a fucking, like, 8-year gap between consistent LPs for a reason. There definitely going to be no open world games. I do want to do Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I mentioned that during, I think, my Final Fantasy VII Rebirth videos. I'll talk about Final Fantasy VII in a minute. Because part 3 of the remake may be coming sooner than we think. Which is surprising to me, but... Yeah, no open world games, because I really don't, like, I don't want to be doing any Let's Plays. I don't even want to be playing any other games in my own time by the time Resident Evil Requiem comes out. That's the only game I want to be playing during that time. So, after Resident Evil Requiem and after I LP it, we should... I might consider starting another open world game at that point. Yeah, talk about Final Fantasy VII remake. The third one apparently is coming sooner than we think. Like, apparently the game's almost complete, basically. At least from a gameplay perspective. I don't know about graphics or any of that stuff. I've been saying 2028, like, all the rumors 2027. I've been saying 2028, because I just think games these days, like, I know they have the assets, but maybe this is one of the reasons why it's being quicker being made quicker, because they already have all the assets. They already created a lot of the environments, you know, from FF7 and Rebirth. But it's just like, games that size just don't come out that quick anymore, you know? Like, there's a lot to cover, you know, like... The weapon fights, the underwater section, which I'm sure they would expand. Fucking hell, my voice just fucking left me. What's going on with this rifle? What the fuck? The fuck was that? Get the fuck out of here. Done with that weapon. I have no sniper rifles now though. Oh well, thank God. It's aiming right at him. Oh look. Yeah, like, even some articles saying 2026, I doubt that. But I reckon, yeah, you know what? I think the game's releasing in early 2027. Which, obviously, if I'm still around, we will LP that on my second playthrough. Obviously, games like that, like Requiem, Resident Evil Requiem, I'm not gonna do games like that on the channel in my first playthrough. I like to do it at my own time. Where are all these beers, bottles? Okay, we've gotten a few. Is my frame rate fucking up a bit? My voice is leaving me a bit. I may not record much longer. Can I actually aim with this weapon? Yes. Or not? What? Oh, come on, I hit him. I hit him in the arm, at least. There. Fuck off. Hold it. Had this assault rifle a while now. Still doing me really well. Surprisingly. Meet your maker. No. Okay, remember, look on the floor, see if the bottles are there. There's one. I said earlier I've got Halo music in the round. I think Halo music in the background. There's Halo 3 ODST, I think. It's another game I want to do at some point. Halo 3 ODST. I said next time I felt like playing it, I would do it on the channel, actually. Yeah, I've been close. The next game I actually did want to... I've been thinking about, like... was Halo 2 Anniversary. You know, I did Halo 1. I did Halo Infinite in the summer. Did both of them in the summer. Halo 2 Anniversary is something I'd like to cover. It's all about my mood, like what am I in the mood to play. I know I've done a lot of FPS games, and that would continue down that path. I did Halo 2, obviously, but... Dead Space Remake, you know, I messed around on that a little bit again. Obviously, it's kind of surprising I haven't even already done it, really, but... Obviously, I want to do Dead Space 3 with Felix at the moment, some point soon. That'd be more exciting to do, just something different, you know. Me doing a co-op LP is kind of unheard of, I guess. Mainly it's because, you know, you need energy for doing stuff like that, and I don't feel like I'm very high energy, so... I don't know if it'd be the most entertaining, just on my end, really. But we have been wanting to do that, obviously for a while now. It's really just me holding that back at the moment, so... Yes, that should be an LP as well, like not just... Yeah, it should actually be an LP in it, but that's the only way I'm ever going to do Dead Space 3, because it's a very boring game to play on your own. With Dead Space Remake, like, I just don't know if it's the right time, like, if I really want to play through that again at the moment. And I absolutely love that remake, it's kind of surprising. I also had Silent Hill 2 remake in my head. Just giving you an idea of what I could or could not be doing, you know? What I could be doing, I mean. Yeah, you were done. Very good. Yeah, go back to Resident Evil a bit. The guy who's reporting on Resident Evil 9, like Leon being in the game, I will admit, I've always found him, I'm not going to name names, but you should know who I'm talking about if you're in the community. I've always found him to have a bit of a shaky record and stuff, so... But I'll give him credit, he basically nailed it with the Leon stuff. I said before, like, when I was doing Code Veronica on the channel, like, he mentioned, like, oh, the next remakes are going to be Resident Evil Code Veronica and Resident Evil 0. And I was like, it's from that guy, I'm not really sure, when I was doing the game. But there's a lot more credibility that Code Veronica could be next, as far as the remakes go. Or 0, I don't know which one's coming first, but I think he said it was Code Veronica remake. I can't actually believe that it could be finally happening, because I absolutely adore Code Veronica. I love doing it on the channel when we did it. And I just, oh my god, a remake of that game. You know, I love Resident Evil 4, right, but I never felt I needed a remake. So I was like, wait a minute, I'm glad they're doing 4, but Code Veronica needed it. I was actually more excited at the idea of a Code Veronica remake. There's no point in picking that up, is there? I cannot wait to see Code Veronica in the RE engine, really. I'm very excited about that prospect. Obviously I have a lot of nostalgia for Code Veronica. I grew up with it, like Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, I grew up with that as well. But it's not like blinded by nostalgia. Like, you know, I have a love for Resident Evil 5, but I've been also very I don't like playing it as much as some of the others. You know, and I grew up with Resident Evil 5 as well. You know, so I'm not blinded by nostalgia there, definitely not. Even Rayman 2. When I played it on the channel, I hate to say this, but I didn't really enjoy it a lot. I don't know why. I fucking love Rayman 2, but I don't know, maybe it was just recording it, because that wasn't really one of the LPs I was the most fond of doing when we did it. Maybe that was the reason, but it was like, I just didn't enjoy playing it as much as I used to. You know, like Rayman 1, I loved playing. You know, to be fair, with Rayman 1, I haven't really played the original in years. I always played Redemption. You know, the remake, reimagining that we did on the channel. It was actually the first game I did when I came back to doing full LPs. Okay, it's probably ain't the best weapon, is it? That's why I'm hoping this remake coming is not Rayman 2, which, by the way, you know, there's that, you know, the Rayman Alive thing where, you know, the community comes together. Ubisoft were a part of that, and one of the biggest games that was showcased was the Rayman 2 remake that fans are making. What a slap in the face it would be if they then remade Rayman 2. Little slap in the face of me to those guys. So that's what I'm hoping is. Well, I'm really hoping it's Rayman 1. I know there hasn't been much Rayman. I just haven't been in the mood to play it, man. I always play Legends, like, you know, the challenges or whatever, but... I don't know, man. I just haven't been in the mood to play it. You know, the fact that I haven't done Rayman Origins yet is kind of, hilarious. Yes, believe it or not, there are still Rayman games I have not covered on this channel. Instead I just played Rayman 2 again. And Rayman 1 again, basically, just different versions of them. Load up. Load up. I did want to do Super Mario Galaxy, talking about platformers, but I want to do the Switch version, obviously, and it's like, it's too much money for me to want to pay for it, really, because they basically just sold them at full price, and I'm sorry, I'm just like, I'm not doing that. And they never put their games on sales, so I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, really. Like I said, I have a second-hand store I usually get games from, but they don't usually sell Nintendo games that much cheaper. Maybe £15 less sometimes, but, you know, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 is not even popping up in that store, so...
Let's teach them a lesson.
It's this what it is, I guess, that's not happening. I'm surprised I never really did it. I never did a full Half-Life game this year. I've done Half-Life videos, but not many of them. We did the Half-Life Extended demo, which I guess is a full playthrough, even though the whole thing ain't out.
I might have sort of lied to you. That alien vault crap a map you looking for? Tom stole it. He stabbed me twice.
You useless old man. You're a joke. Foolish old fool. No, is there another enemy behind me? A weaker one? Yes. I don't know what to use there. Maybe that. Did I really have to do that? There we go. Go away. Load up. Load up.
What you want?
Oh, fool. Okay, I'll do the Skag Meat quest. It's the perfect game for just chatting, you know. Also just, you know, explode stuff and shoot stuff. Said no one ever. Like, I'll take a vehicle or... No. I cannot. This Halo music in the background's making me wanna do another Halo. Like I said, Halo 2 is the closest thing I've been thinking of doing. Halo 2 is... I don't know if it still is, but I always considered it my,
Keep shooting.
favorite FPS of all time. Yeah, the music I'm hearing is from the ambient sort of music from the Cairo station level in Halo 2. I'd like to do Halo 2 again. Did it once. On the original Xbox. Well, I was on the 360 when I did it, but...
Oh, you know that hurt.
Claptrap, did you not just say that, like, literally 5 seconds ago? You just shut up. Yeah, I have someone's borrowing my PS5 at the moment, so I should have it back very shortly, like a week. And like I said, Silent 2 remakes on there. It's been something I've been wanting to maybe think about doing as well. I was thinking about doing Silent Origins actually. I don't know whether I like it or not. But just every time I look at it, it looks very classic Silent Hill like. You know, that original classic Silent Hill feeling that left after 4. It kind of has that vibe to it, but story-wise it just seems very like, just kind of eh. The story's important in Silent Hill, really. Part of the appeal of it. Psychological horror. I suppose I haven't mentioned this already, but I got Silent Left when it came out. I obviously talked about it in the past. That it was a game I was looking forward to. I got it, and I fucking hated it. This might be shocking to say, I did not like it at all. I just thought it was absolute trash. Didn't care about the story, and I understand the story perfectly at 1, 2, 3, and 4. I did not know what the hell was going on. The combat was so annoying. It was so boring. It was so just the environments, like, some of it looked good. You know, when you were actually, you know, you were in like 2 different sort of places. There was like, you had sort of this new version of the other world, which was very boring. A lot of the houses were boring. Whatever Silent 2 remake did, didn't work in Silent Left, basically. The enemies were boring to fight. I hate the story. But it was better. I didn't understand the story fully, and you're just too stupid to understand it. Well, I understood the story perfectly in the first 4 games. So, you know, yeah. And the combat was boring. I'm just saying the same thing now. Yeah. No wonder I'm not a critic. But I was just miserable. I just completed it because I paid a lot of money for it, and you know, there's always that thing that you can't wait to see what's next. You know, you play Silent 2 Remake, you play like the new Resident Evil game, you're always looking forward to what's around the corner. That game, I just wanted it to end. Yeah, I didn't like it at all. You know, then you get a fucking wolf arm or whatever, and it was just, ugh. I thought it was just a miserable experience, and I hate to say that, because I really wanted it to be great, but it just weren't for me, basically. And if you liked it, more power to you, but for me, I just thought it was like, I think it's getting overrated, like, a lot, because I didn't think it was that good at all. And I said it was a test for them, for me, like, they got to deliver on this one, because, you know, the remake is one thing, but it's sort of playing it safe, and to me, they just failed the test in my eyes. I'm not really looking forward to any new original Silent Hill game. I am looking forward to Silent Hill 1 remakes. It's being made by Bloober Team, who made Silent Hill 2 remake, which I loved. But it was not. It didn't have the eerie sort of creepiness of those original games. It was just another miss, like Downpour and Homecoming for me. As far as Resident Evil goes, it's like every time there's a new game, I just know it's gonna be good. They just cannot miss, you know. With Resident Evil, Capcom. Obviously Konami made Konami, you know, outsources the Silent Hill series to different developers. Was it Namco who made Silent Hill F? No, I don't know who they were, but hopefully they don't get another game, please. Just let Bloober Team make the Silent Hill games. They made Chronos the New Dawn, which is pretty good as well. I enjoyed that. Would I play it again? Not really, but I did enjoy the experience I had with it. Chronos the New Dawn. So yeah, I hate to say that, but you know, I just didn't like Silent Hill F at all. I thought it was a very miserable experience to play through. I'm trying to think of one positive thing to say about it. I just can't really. Music was alright, I think. I've already forgotten what the music was like. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. I hate being negative about games, like, newer game, like, especially from Silent Hill, you know. But I just thought it was shit, really. Sorry, it's just the way I feel. I'm not gonna pretend like I liked it.
I got the ride.
Canned skag meat. Stupid old man sending me all over the place.
Greetings! Helena Pierce has more jobs for you in New Haven.
Where's the town? Somewhere around. I'm not gonna bother in the moment. Okay, I was gonna just ride over there, but I can't. Down this way. Do you want to tell me again? You said. Shut the fuck up, Claptrap. Jerk place. Good, on the left. Oh, I can flip it. Do you want to know how much longer I'm going to be doing LPs? This is the longest, like, I think I've ever done LPs without leaving my channel for a while. And just stopping, or just making something else. Just one-off videos, or just other content. Like I say, I don't really want to be making videos on my channel before I turn 30. Like, that's just a thing with mine. I plan on retiring from LPing at that point, I think. Which I'm getting closer. I have other stuff I need to get done, and Let's Play him will, oh, money. Impact that, I guess.
Can improve accuracy, regenerate ammo, or even heal you. Get yours right here.
Too much money. Yeah, I was hoping to go through the Half-Life games again. At some point. Yeah, I did want to... I was hoping Half-Life 3 would be announced by now, but, hoping. Hope. But it has not. I'm not one of those weird doomers who think it's not happening or whatever, but... Here's my prediction. We will be playing Half-Life 3 in 2026. That is prediction right now. I believe that 100%. I would be shocked, honestly, if we're not playing Half-Life 3 next year. Half-Life 3 will release next year, that's my prediction for next year. Gaming wise, that's one of my predictions. And I was hoping like it'd be announced so I could do a Half-Life marathon on the channel. Or just the main game. Obviously I've already done a Blue Shift Opposing Force. Did Black Mesa. But I have been wanting to do Half-Life 1 again on the channel. And Half-Life 2 as well. In the episodes. What the... Go on. What's wrong, little one? Stop shooting me. I'm stuck again. Take this. Fucking hell. Oh, wait. I got to that turret over there. Oh. Stop shooting me. I'm gonna die. Great. Been shot from nowhere. Oh well. I'm dead. If I get that prediction wrong, I'll come back, you know, about Half-Life 3 release next year. I'll come back at the beginning of 2027 to this video and put LMAO in the description. I really do. I actually, I generally do think we'll be playing it next year. I just want the meme to die. Hope you administered. It's so fucking annoying. No, I thought this meme would finally die this year. All it did was like reinvigorate the Half-Life 3 meme. All these hope comments everywhere. Most people who do that, by the way, are just trolls. They don't actually give a shit about the game coming out. They probably never even played Half-Life. Very annoying. You know, the game could be cancelled. You never know. I'm getting shot out of nowhere. It's really starting to piss me off. I really wish I had another sniper rifle. Because that one fucking sucks. Just fucking start, man. Fucking jerk. Fucking turrets everywhere, that's the problem. I just don't have a good, like, weapon to deal with it. Oh, I got that, but it's like... not that accurate where I could really do much from here. Maybe I can. Yeah, I don't know what my obsession with first person shooters have been on the channel. Like, that's literally all I've been doing. So what have I done since Dead Space 2? Bioshock, Quake 4, Fear, and Fear Extraction Point. There's 4 right there. Also, before Dead Space 2, I did Halo 1 and Infinite. It has been some... FPSs have been more up my alley as far as wanting to record. What I've been wanting to record recently. Over the last few months. That might continue if I do Halo 2 Anniversary, which is a thought of mine. Lol. Yeah, how'd you like it? Jerk faces. Where? I hate that sniper rifle. You know what? Get the fuck out of my inventory. Didn't even kill you. Oh, look. Do you know what I'd like to do again, actually, is go through the RE Engine Resident Evil remakes and actually do them on a harder mode. I wasn't really happy with my Resident Evil 2 remake LP completely, but it's something I'd like to do. Like do Resident Evil 2 remake on hardcore, do Resident Evil 4 remake. I don't think I'm good enough to do a vanilla professional LP really, but you could do hardcore maybe. Maybe the I was gonna say stream, but I don't like streaming really. Health. This is gonna be a long video to upload. Grom's Canyon. So we're going a long way for this jerk's skag meat. Jesus. Breaking my back to get some some skag meat. Borderlands in a nutshell, I guess. Right. Well, there's plenty of idiots I really need another sniper rifle up badly. Yeah, but in 2026, oh, you never know, I might turn around and go, I don't want to make videos anymore, but, you know, plan on doing some LPs, you know, again, just like this year. We did a lot of games this year. That was my favourite. I think it was Resident Evil 4 Remake. It was my favourite thing I did. I just fucking loved recording that. I certainly went the long way around to do it, because I literally did like all the other games before I got to it. But I wanted to make sure I covered most of them, and we would end with that. The Resident Evil stuff was definitely something I'll hold dear to me that I've done on this channel, you know, recent years. Like I said, I miss doing them actually. All that's left though are games that maybe I'm not as fond of, really, you know? Like 5, 6. I love 5 to an extent. I just I don't know if I want to play it solo, really. It can be kind of not the most fun experience. Resident Evil Dead Aim could be a good idea at some point if I get it set up. What the hell's going on? What's going on? I like it dropping off the side. What the hell was going on there? Imbecile. What a fucking jerk. Yeah, he's a pretty powerful fella. Come on, quick, kill him. I'm not gonna do it in time.
Oh yeah, that was all me.
You lucky fuck. It's like, it's not really particularly, like, it's got around the same power, I think. The fire rate's just so much worse. I'll check it out though. Just the capacity is more appealing. That's already in my inventory. I'll take that out for, maybe this. Yeah, it's like so slow. Fucking hell. Okay, where am I supposed to be? Oh, that reload speed. Can I just go down this way? Oh. Yeah, I think so. Just jump over here. Yeah, I thought we'd talk a bit about, you know, content I've done. This is the first, like, full year I've actually done Let's Play since 2015. I mean, talk about full years, and I've been around the entire year doing Let's Plays. It's kind of weird. It's like something with the year ending in the number 5, I guess. Hopefully, you know, I stopped Let's Playing for like 8 years in June 2016 after I played halfway to episode 2. Hopefully that won't happen again. In June of 2026 or something.
Oh, that hurt.
Hopefully I'll still be around. I can see Let's Plays getting a lot more rare. They have started to become more rare, really. Since I completed Rayman 2, I guess. I'm still doing LPs, it's just like 1 a month now though, it seems like. Actually, I think I did 2. Quake 4 and Bioshock, I think, were done in the same month. I'm not entirely sure. I think so. Lord up. I did start, I think before I started Dead Space 2, I was really serious about actually doing Gears of War 2 and 3. So I did Gears of War 1, like, around, God, it's so long ago now, it's almost 10 years ago, early 2016. I still have not done Gears of War 2 or 3. For me, I think there's 3 games that I feel like I have to do, like, if I ever decide to stop LPing. 3 games left that, you know, from the older days where I feel like I've got to get them done. For me, it's Rayman Origins, Gears of War 2 and 3. Those are games that should have been done a very long time ago on this channel. but you know, it's for me. It's kind of like I have to be in the mood. I just have not been in the mood to do them. I was in the mood to do Gears 2 a couple of months ago. I just changed my mind and did Dead Space 2. Like I said, I want to do Dead Space Remake, but it's just kind of like, you know, I've done Dead Space 1, and it's sort of like, I don't know, I need to. When was the last time I played Dead Space Remake? I think it was only last year. Or maybe it was that. No, I don't know when it was, but I did a hard Let's Play on New Game Plus, and so how many times have I played through the remake of one? I think it's twice. Twice, yeah. As far as what to expect, you know, obviously Portal and Portal 2, like, at some point I need to get back to those, but I've completely been putting off by doing them, because, you know, the last LP's failing, because I should have turned HDR off on my Switch, because it made the videos look really bad, but, you know, just dark picture or whatever, but now I'm just not in the mood to do them, really, so I don't know when they're going to happen, if they're going to happen at all. Yeah, cause I did want to do Portal 1 as well, along with 2, even though I did it a couple of years ago, but it's upgrading updating the quality or whatever. And doing the updated version of Portal 1 where, you know, Shell gets dragged away at the end or whatever. But the most likely contender for what's next has got to be Halo 2, I think. Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary. There was a mod for Halo 2 called Halo 2 Uncut. I don't know if it's fully out, I think it is, but they sort of add stuff that was cut from the original Halo 2 or something, but I want to do the Halo 2 Anniversary graphics, because I actually like Halo 2 Anniversary. Yeah, I didn't call Halo 1, my Halo 1 LP Halo, even though I was playing the MCC Anniversary version. No, I wasn't using the Anniversary graphics or soundtrack. Yeah, I'd swap to it occasionally. But, you know, I didn't, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, shit. Don't you fucking kill me, you jerk. No! Lucky fucker. I gotta get away from this guy. So I never called it Halo, like, Let's Play Halo Anniversary. Halo 2 I will call it Halo 2 and Let's Play Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary, because that was a mouthful. Because, you know, I'll be using the Anniversary graphics mainly. I actually like the Halo 2 Anniversary graphics. Have I talked about the Halo 1 remake reveal? I think I did. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. No, I don't think I actually did, but yeah, Halo 1 and remake got shown off. I have mixed feelings on it, really. It's... I don't know. Really, I just... It looks fine, I guess. I really did not want... You know, I'm usually a big fan of some of the remakes we've gotten. I really did not want a remake for Halo, because I've been wanting new Halo. I've been desperate for like a new campaign, new Halo experiences. You know, and that book came out recently for oh my god, I'm not doing nothing against this guy. That book came out for Halo that continued the story of Infinite, and there was some really cool stuff in there. Really cool stuff that should have been in the DLC. But then, you know, I think Microsoft fired the campaign team for Halo Infinite, and then we never got the DLC, and it's just infuriating. And now we're going back to Halo 1 again. It's like, for fuck's sake, I want new shit, not fucking, you know, just the same shit, you know? Well, literally, I think it was said recently, they're only doing this to play it safe, because they don't have the confidence to do, like, brand new games, even though they are apparently doing a Halo 7, but they fucking better be. It's like, man, like, just, you know, come on. You know, like, Halo 1, I'm even willing to say it doesn't even fucking need it. One sec. Oh, they've added sprints. Hey, that'll fucking... I'll update the game. Look, it looks fine. I'm excited for it because, you know, it's just something new in the Halo franchise, which seems to be getting more rare all the time. I feel like Halo's starting to become like Half-Life, where we barely get a fucking installment. We get an installment every like decade or a half or something, or half a decade. The difference is Valve doesn't want to make shit, so, you know, they're not just going to make a Half-Life game for the sake of it. If they make one, it's going to be fucking good, you know?
You scared? You should be.
I'm not dead. And you will be. Roll up. Where you going, dick? But, you know, I'm looking forward to more Halo, really. You know, and I think there's potential. They are adding new stuff, but I think it's just through the 3 new missions. But, you know, the site could... You know Resident Evil 4 Remake? How... Valve... what the fuck? Valve made Resident Evil 4 Remake, apparently now. Capcom didn't make the same game. You know, like, if you look at the site cartographer reveal of the remake, it just looks exactly the same. How boring is that? Just, we got sprint now. Like, Capcom took liberties with the level design and, you know, improved it in a lot of ways in Resident Evil Remake. And it didn't feel like the exact same game, it felt like a new experience, but it respected the original's game's content mostly. Obviously there was a couple of cuts here and there, but this is just one of those remakes where they're just going to add a few mechanics and it's mostly the same dialogue, maybe slightly different at times, and that's it. And that's very boring to me. Also, I could be wrong, they're obviously adding the new levels. But instead of like adding new levels, why don't you, you know, like put some new stuff in the actual levels that are available, you know? You know, Psychotography just looks exactly the same. Well, boring. I'm not doing too well in this area. I'm actually doing very shit. Lol. What the fuck am I doing? Oh my god, I'm getting shot from everywhere. Yeah, I know. Take all my fucking money away, you jerks. Oh, this is donk. Just go back to the other gun. Badass enemies are fucking me up. Okay, I've got to get rid of the enemies from this side. Okay, good. Let's deal with these fucks. Oh, bruiser. Bruiser, bruv. Tough man over here. Their shield's back up. think this is the guy that fucked me up before. Yeah, it's doing a much better job, this gun. Kind of. My shield's gone again already. Oh, please go away. Ah, dickhead. Bruiser man here. Yes. I need a repair kit. Okay, usually these got repair kits missions usually have some good stuff. You can increase the capacity or something, I think usually. So that's probably an important thing to do. How long is this video then? Hour and a half. I thought it was longer actually. Not gonna lie. Like I said, I want to give Halo Studios a chance on the Halo remake. I have mixed feelings about it, what I've seen so far. And, you know, I used to be like, why is everyone complaining about sprint? You can move faster. Like, but then I've watched a lot of these video takedown, like, breakdowns of it, and I get it now. Like, it really does, you know, Halo's a run and gun game, the free, you know, the golden triangle or whatever, the gameplay. You should always have your gun up, you know. And it can change level design, which is one of the reasons I think Halo 4, 5, and even Infinite to an extent, hasn't been as fun as the original trilogy. So yeah, get rid of that shit. Just get rid of it. Sprint. You know, like, it really does serve no absolute purpose, except, you know, it's like in the original trilogy, when you're going through an area, I don't think, oh, I wish I could sprint to get through the area faster. Not really. The levels are designed around, you know, not doing that.
The box is awaiting your attention.
So it annoyed me in Black Mesa, actually, that, you know, when you sprint, in Half-Life games, when you sprint in Half-Life 2, but the gun's always up. You know, so it's intended to be able to shoot whilst your gun's up, and then Black Mesa basically got rid of that. But sometimes, I just don't really, I've never always understood the purpose of it, except to get areas quicker, but, you know. You know, Doom Eternal's one of the fastest games you can play. It has no sprint in it. Doom the Dark Ages does have sprint, actually. But yeah, going back, I wanted to talk about, like, the year, you know, of Let's Play and stuff that I've done. And sort of talk about favourite LPs, least favourite LPs I've done. Wait. Alright. Got to, why do I have to go all the way? Oh, why do I have to travel so long for this shit? Wait, have I already... God, I wasn't paying attention, or was I? No, we haven't finished this mission. Okay, when I did the repair kit mission, I must have went back on the main mission. Fair enough. But, oh, more skag meat. Yeah, been happy with a lot of the LPs I've done. Some LPs are better than others. My favourite one was Resident Evil 4 Remake. That's what I was saying earlier. I also liked a lot of the Final Fantasy VII stuff. I was pretty proud of, even if my commentary, you know, I was talking about the criticism earlier. I don't always talk a whole lot sometimes in my videos, I noticed, but Final Fantasy VII did have the remake, I mean, Crisis Core And maybe Rebirth as well did have that issue sometimes, but I did enjoy doing them a lot. Especially Rebirth, that was a blast today. Especially a game that size. I've never really done like a game of the size of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth before. The original FF7 I've talked about before, that LP kind of sucked. What the hell? Oh, come on. What the f... How did I get through there? What? It's annoying me now. Yeah, so what I did, I think I wanted to do Crisis Core in the remake. I'm just gonna be honest, I think I wanted to do Crisis Core in the remakes more. Because, and I just did FF7 as an obligation because, obviously I talked about how I loved the original game and that, but I wasn't confident in my ability that I could beat it, basically, or get a lot of the different content, because, you know, the game's not very handheld, it doesn't really tell you how to get certain content, you know, and I wanted the Let's Play to be good, so what I did is I over-leveled, and I over-leveled too much, and I was using the fast X speed, you know, to get to certain places. I hate that LP, basically. That is a game I want to do again. But I wanted to do Crisis Core in the remakes, but obviously their gameplay is more up my alley. I do prefer the action sort of gameplay of those games, even though I really enjoyed the original games combat as well. I obviously hate random encounters, so let me explore the area without being stopped every 2 seconds. So, you know, I have sometimes mixed feelings on turn-based sort of combat. I know it's not turn-based 7 completely, but, you know, like FF10 is turn-based. I actually really enjoyed 10. But, so yeah, you know, sometimes the original game's age will show a little bit in that regards, like, even though I don't think turn-based combat is, you know, like an old thing, you know, we still see get the Expedition 33 game at it, didn't it? I mean, turn-based style combat, I know sometimes it ain't that, but it is a bit hard for me to get into sometimes, because the random counters do get on my nerves, but sometimes, like I said, they didn't bother me as much when I played the game again on the channel, but in FF9 they weren't actually that bad either, but God, I do suck at it sometimes. Like FF9, my God. You know, it's just all about strategy and, you know, using the best commands. You know, the remakes, much as I love them, like, yeah, there's strategy, obviously, but you are just relentlessly sort of attacking the enemy. It's not as like, you know, you have to figure out what's the next command you need to do. And, yeah, I do love the original game's style like that. I love issuing commands and stuff. But I do struggle with it sometimes, and I think that's one of the reasons I over-leveled. And I didn't think I would end up over-leveling to the point where basically every fucking boss was 2 seconds. I'm not even joking, I'd beat bosses in like a few seconds. Like, it was a joke. So I would like to do it again, but what I need to do is, I want to do a couple more playthroughs on my own time, because I do love the game. It gets better the better you are at it, I would say. It's kind of like Portal 1 and 2, totally different type of game, but they actually get better. Once you know the puzzles and stuff, it actually gets better when you go play it. I feel the same about FF7. When I first played it, I really enjoyed it. I think my true love for FF7 actually came from Crisis Core and the remakes, just because of the gameplay and stuff. It was more appealing to me, but I have grown to love that original game, like, a lot. And especially when I played it again on the channel, but I need to get better at it, basically. I need to get good, so to speak. So that's my plan, and I would like to do it again. I'd like to do a vanilla version of the game instead of, you know, the mods were cool, but, you know, I want to do the game, you know, just sort of vanilla, and I basically, when I do, if I ever do, you know, it's not a guarantee I'll do it again, but when I do, basically, I'm not gonna grind at all. Because basically, you know, like I said, Sephiroth fight at the end was a joke. But fuck it, it's so strange, like, for me, like, a few years ago, I'd never played FF7 basically, apart from a small bit in the Gold Saucer when I was a kid. The way I fell in love with those games, the soundtrack, the characters, you know, the combat, all of it, exploration, just the whole world of FF7, the lore, everything. I just love it so much, man. I love Advent Children, I love the spin-off Crisis Core. The remakes are definitely the thing I love the most, though. Just fucking love them. I really do, and it was just cool to go through them on the channel, I think. Especially the remakes, though. The 2 remakes are what, you know, I just hold them as some of my favourite games. Even though Rebirth has a lot of issues with its open world content, I still fucking love those games to death. I love how they expanded the characters a lot more and stuff. I wish I knew how to get to it. Oh. I didn't realise I got all the skag, mate. Skag, mate. Yeah, I said it right the first time, you idiot. We can just drop down. It's weird, I played other Final Fantasy games, but nothing... it's just, I never liked a lot of them besides 7. I played through 9, and there was a lot good there, but I just don't know, there was something about the game that just felt like a chore to play through. Like, there's a lot I like about it, but 10 was pretty good. Towards the end, I did get kind of sick of it, though. I do love how snappy and fast the combat is in 10. Yeah, it's turn-based, like proper turn-based, I believe, but I did actually enjoy it. 16, 16 had many highs and many lows for me. I actually got that basically at release. 15, I tried to play, I didn't like it at all. I thought 15 was just a bore. I'd like to give it another go though. I need to play 8. That's what I need to play, FF8. My plan is to play 8 or 13. You know, in my own time, obviously. Not on the channel. That'd be a disaster. Which I'd play FF8 in my own time. I wouldn't know what the fuck I was doing. It'd be a complete fucking joke. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I almost skipped doing the original FF7. It was more like an obligation because, like, how can I do the spin-off? How can I do the remakes and Crisis Core, which all are based off of you playing the original? But, you know, I clearly, I needed to get better at the game before I played through it. Yeah, this, you know, I could do a video or 2 on FF8 or 13 when I play them, but, you know. What you want? Fucking old jerk.
What you want?
Arsehole. Gotta go kill Cram. My TV's about to turn off. I've lost my TV remote again. Fucking idiot. Hold on. Okay, back to it. Okay, I better start thinking about winding the video down, I think. I reckon. Yeah, I really wish I could get a love of Final Fantasy outside of 7, like I did with 7, but it just doesn't seem to be happening, really. "16, 9. Like I said, I really enjoyed 10 actually. I just found the world to not be as interesting as like 7. Go away, you jerks.
There are new missions available at the New Haven bounty board.
Must have missed the vehicle point. Oh, piss off. Fuck off. Well, I don't know what to do about this gun. I really don't. The other Let's Plays this year I liked, that I did. I was glad to find Dead Space 1 and 2, they were priorities, especially 1. But, yeah, looking back at Dead Space 1 original LP, the commentary looking back is a bit dog shit, but, you know, I'm still glad I did it, I guess. Bioshock, glad I finally did that. Like I said, I thought about Bioshock 2 again. That's definitely still on the table, but last time I played Bioshock 2, I got kind of bored halfway through. And, you know, I don't find the story or the characters as interesting, obviously. Would you? I'm sick of, I keep running into places without a vehicle, and I wonder why I get my ass kicked. Yeah, bullshit, like that missed. Yeah, oh, come on, give me a break. It's a fucking lie. I should have teleported back to the New Haven, or whatever place it's called. Oh dear. Not even anywhere near one of these places. I mean, near where I can change location, really. Yeah, I need to go through there, through Oh, God. Almost run out of ammo for that. Buy some ammo. I need to get these guys from behind. Oh. Nice.
Nailed it.
Lord. Gotta reload these weapons if I need any reloading.
Get your ass gone.
I did a lot of LPs this year. So, oh, I loved Silent Hill 3. That was fun. And I was going through a difficult time back then. Obviously, I talked about that a bit during that time. Obviously, I made that Raven Legends video where I talked about all that shit. I was quite ill at the beginning of the year. And, you know, was going through some tough stuff. More anxiety issues, and I got back to the channel, I was able to do Silent Hill 3, which was nice. That was enjoyable. I think that's one of the reasons I've been thinking of doing a Silent Hill game again. Silent Hill Origins or 2 remake, just because I really enjoyed doing Silent Hill 3. Silent Hill 1's getting a remake actually, look forward to that. So yeah, trying to think what else I've done really. I think I've talked about everything I've done. Quake 4 and Fear was called doing those, I guess. Go to the bounty board or whatever. Quake 4 and Fear were called doing them. Enjoyed them a lot. Can you even still get these chests? You know, they're the gold chests. Don't know. Well, that's the thing where you go online and get a code or some bullshit.
My servants are sleeping.
Sean Stakely. He's probably dead. It was so funny seeing that other guy hanging upside down, you know, a fella here sent us to look for him.
Has more jobs for you.
Guy with the glasses. I wonder if Ellie's in this game. It's his sister, isn't it? No, she's a big girl. She's quite big. Wonder if Moxie's in this game. I'd like to find out. Always good to see Moxie.
I'll TC the vehicle.
Always pleasant seeing Moxley. Moxie? Moxley. That's a wrestler. No, I mean Moxie. Can't get out there, can I? Yeah, we'll just go around. Girls have it blocked off as usual. Oh, there's a hole through here. But I need to get out of the vehicle. Can I actually... What? Okay, how do I get round here? Oh, come on. Oh, I could have made it up there. Can this game make things simple for once? I'm stuck. I can't really do much. I'm just sort of floating down. There's literally a path there. Sean! Yeah, that worked out for you. Looks like he's just sleeping to me, but... No, he's dead. Oh, wait, that was his... I'm confused. It's not very story heavy, is it? The second one seems to be much more cinematic, really. Much more stuff going on. Just cutscenes and that. Seems like it. Okay, around we go. Through there, and then I guess not sure if I have to get on a like bridge, that bridge up there or something. Possibly. Stop crashing, man. Oh, okay, just through there. Yeah, there we go. Hold on a minute, can I just fast travel? Yes. Wait, is that where I have to go? What? Oh, okay. Yeah, I could just do that. Oh, not this area again. It's the one where I kept getting my ass kicked. Go away.
Oh, you know that hurt.
What's this? Am I just walking up here, I guess? Gotta always get these guys from behind, they're just difficult to do. Nice. Beautiful.
Target hit.
Gonna try to get around them. Beautiful. Yeah, before Resident Evil Requiem came out, I did want to play through 7 and 8 again, actually. In my own time. Just not sure why, but now that Leon's confirmed for
Oh, that hurt.
9, which I have this feeling that it could be his last adventure. I would like to play through all the Leon games. I've been able to play 6 as well. Don't know what I'm gonna do really. Any excuse to play through the Resident Evils again, I guess. Alright, I can't be bothered to play anymore. Alright, so there you go. Some Borderlands. Just wanted to chat about stuff. End of the year chat. Talked about channel for a bit. Play some Borderlands, and it's cool. So see you later.